everybody, welcome back to Northernlion's challenge runs in the Binding of Isaac. Today's challenge run is called the Demon, and as you can probably tell from a lot of the items we have, sorry I didn't click on the window there for a second, but as you can probably tell by some of the items we have, you know, the Pact, the Mark, Lord of the Pit, Pentagram, which you might not be able to see, Guppy's Tail, and Lump of Coal. We have a lot of items from Deals with the Devil, basically, and I believe that is the overall premise for this run, is that basically, we're taking a shit ton of items that are normally available via Deals with the Devil only. Now, well, I guess not only, because Pentagram you can sometimes just get randomly from boss rooms, but in any case, the balance on this run obviously has to be great if we're going to have any chance of, you know, failing. Otherwise, you know, if we just take absolutely every item available at our disposal, we will obviously probably do way too damn well, because we can already fly, we already fire really quickly, we already do insane amounts of damage. So the balancing act for this run is that we are only able to take items that give us HP up or damage up, and damage ups are probably going to be exceptionally rare. There might be some fringe cases. I guess I shouldn't be able to take spacebar items as well. So I can't take Ouija board, I can't take the bean. You know, we'll see how this works, basically, is what I'm getting at. What I mean by, like, exceptional cases or fringe cases is what happens if we get an all-stats upgrade. That's like damage, HP, but also a number of other stats up. In any case, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, as always. You kind of just have to have faith that I'm not trying to game the system. Like, I gain literally nothing. That's a health and tears upgrade, I'm gonna take that. I gain literally nothing by, like, gaming the system and making myself better at these challenge runs than intended. In fact, I actually lose something because people, you know, for whatever reason, feel that I'm trying to, like, bend the rules in my favor, and thus I lose a little bit of reputation. Whether that's, you know, justified or not. Let's see what's up with this pill. Bad gas, not all that solid, but we do have this Judgment here that we can play. Interested to play the Judgment, because Judgment oftentimes gives out HP upgrades. In fact, that's probably his most common drop. So, again, I'm gonna play by the rules here, so no compass, no map, nothing from the shop unless it's an HP or a damage upgrade, both of which, I'm not even sure if you can get those from the shop under any circumstances, but, you know, instead of playing the, oh, like, the world's tiniest violin, my run sucks, yada yada, we actually do have an amazing run here to start with. Our base damage is already incredible. I would love to get something like the Sad Onion, even though it's, you know, impossible given the conditions of the run. Just to make our tears fire a little bit faster. But as is, you know, we are definitely 100% capable of beating the game under these conditions. It's just a matter of actually, you know, getting into a position where, you know, we're going to be able to make ourselves a little bit more tanky, probably. Again, I mean, there's basically no reason for me to do a deal with the devil, so I don't have to worry about getting rid of my red hearts for spirit hearts or picking up mom's knife or anything like that. But, by the way, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but our goal for this run is just going to be to beat Shoal. I guess, thematically, that makes sense, given that, how do we want to do this? I don't think I want to reroll the devil. I think I want to reroll this to see if we get an HP upgrade, which we do. Then we'll check out our deal with the devil, see if there's just, like, a straight damage or straight tears upgrade. Obviously, there is not. And I might as well just head down to the next floor. I was thinking about going to the item room and then, you know, seeing if there's an HP upgrade or a damage upgrade in there, but it's fairly unlikely. We are on Curse of the Labyrinth in the Catacombs, so we're gonna get double item rooms here. Hopefully I will be able to pick up a key. But yes, thematically it makes sense to go to Shoal, because we're gonna, I don't know, try to become King Demon or something. At least that's my narrative idea. And we do have unlimited keys on this room now. So that is Doctor's Remote. Obviously that is something that I'm gonna want to reroll as soon as I have the ability to do so. In the meantime, though, I'm not expecting things to get difficult until maybe if we end up going to Necropolis, things might start to get a little tricky. But apart from that, we're looking at probably, like, the womb. That extra money, you know, I probably should have played 2 cents on Judgment last time. That was the worst dodging. I just stood frozen in fear as it came down on me, but that's okay. We are still rolling on Spirit Hearts that we earned a long time ago. I'm just gonna hang out over this gap here. Should have basically no problems. That's why I like the Catacombs and the caves, because they have all of these, like, holes in the map, and if you have flying, you can just kind of hang out. And basically, there's zero risk to you. 2 of clubs, gonna double our bombs. I just popped that right away. Again, not always the greatest, most efficient user of those cards, I should say. But I do like to get them out of my inventory, so they're not, you know, taking up my mental energy. Probably would have been better off to save those for later, but, you know, 12 bombs. Ah, we could have gotten to 14 bombs if I hadn't been so damn short-sighted, in any case. The question is, well, I mean, it would be a question, but I guess it's not on this floor because we have unlimited keys now. But, would we want to go to the shop? What could we possibly buy? I guess we could buy pills. Pills are kind of a loophole in a way. Another 2 of clubs card. Wow. We could have been at 28 bombs by now. I hope I'm doing that math right. Otherwise, that would be embarrassing. Yeah, it's kind of a loophole, I guess, if we go to the shop, buy some pills, or just get pills randomly here. And the pills end up being statistics upgrades. That's bad gas. And what's this one? Health? Well, okay. Problem solved, I guess, then. We're going to reroll our item room. Book of Belial. I almost feel like Book of Belial should be something that I should be able to pick up, because it is a deal with the devil item, but it is not explicitly stated in Super Sizzler's challenge run suggestion here. That was bad damage to take. So I'm not gonna take it, but, you know, consider this my futile objection. It's futile, not feudal, like, you know, medieval kings or something. So just hang out here, and then like so. Alright. So we still are going to try to get to the shop. I got lucky. I mean, with Guppy's Tail, getting these golden chests is kind of a foregone conclusion. But beyond that, we also have unlimited keys on this floor, which is what is making this possible for me to open up all these golden chests. We haven't really gotten huge upgrades from them so far. We have gotten a lot of money, though. Probably won't come back to help us too much, unless we manage to get lucky and come across a particularly benevolent judgment at some point in the near future. But in the meantime, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Wow, there are a ton of nickels on this floor. Let's make our way back to the item room that was up there, and I'm gonna use my reroll. I realize I haven't been using my rerolls as efficiently as I should. Forget Me Now is another interesting option, but not explicitly stated that we can't use it in the challenge run suggestion, but it is definitely not an HP or damage upgrade. Excuse me, got a frog stuck in my throat there. Definitely not an HP or a damage upgrade, so I'm gonna skip that for now. I might end up, you know, regretting this if the game ends up kind of biting me in my ass by not giving me oh, that was real shitty. If the game ends up not giving me many more HP upgrades, I mean, I did remember another nickel, good lord. I did lose an HP upgrade by way of that awful pill that we picked up a little bit earlier, so I'm a little bit sore about that. But hopefully we'll be able to pick up some more in the near future. And again, might as well go to the shop here. Might as well go back and re-roll that last item room, unless, you know, there's something better to re-roll here. We might as well pick up the tarot card. Strength, sure, that's fine. We're not going to re-roll the shop, because I'm pretty sure nothing in the shop could actually be valuable. And now with 28 bombs, the secret room is certainly looking a lot more viable. Although, really, what do I want from the secret room now that I think about it? We can't really get HP upgrades. We can't really get damage upgrades, I think. We're going to re-roll Forget Me Now, and that's Mini Mush, which is speed and range, so it's not damage. I think the way I'm going to deal with this run is if the item contains an explicit damage upgrade, even if there are other effects associated with it, I will take it. So, you know, Magic Mushroom, it's an all stats up, but I'll take it. That's a very welcome Spirit Heart there. You know, SMB Superfan, it's all stats up, but I'll take it because it has a damage and an HP upgrade associated with it. Everything else, no such luck. So something like a Mom's Knife, you might say that's a damage upgrade because it helps you do more damage. I disagree. I think that would be an inexplicit damage upgrade, which is why I would not actually pick that up. Just to keep things a little bit more, I like to explicitly state the conditions of the run so that you guys can keep me honest. But in any case, let's kill these flies just because they will die quickly and we can reap the rewards. Still trying to find a way potentially to get into that boss trap room. That would be fine by me. Possibly, again, the HP upgrade's very prevalent there. Let's see what we got here. It is I've totally forgot that I could fly. Bad trip. Wow, we are having awful luck with pills so far. We do have an HP upgrade, or sorry, we do have a D6 ready, but my thinking is I'm going to save this and use it on the boss fight, which, yes, of course, was right around the corner there. Now, this room is probably going to be as difficult or more difficult than the boss fights we're going to face. Although I guess with the ability to fly, it shouldn't be as hard as I'm expecting, maybe. Which is the Northernlion story. Not as hard as I was expecting. How to deal with partial erectile dysfunction. Let's see what we've got in our boss trap room. Pestilence, okay. So I can't take the cube of meat, but on the bright side, we are fighting an easy boss here. And he's not going to require a D6 charge either. So I'm going to save the strength card. I'm going to save the D6 charge, and we will use this on almost certainly our next fight. And possibly next deal with the devil as well. But we'll see how it goes. In any case, drop some spirit arts, you motherfucker. Nope. And it is on to the next room where we're going to be fighting a champion version of Peep. I'm not sure what's up with Yellow Peep. That was an awful dodge. I'm going to pop the strength card again just so our damage gets a little bit higher. Even more so than what we started with. Almost took a little bit more damage there. Peep is going to be dead very, very soon. I'm not sure if he's lower HP or I was doing way more damage than expected. First things first, Angel Room. Relic is not technically a health upgrade. I mean, even Sacred Heart is not a health upgrade. So, I could get a health upgrade here, though, by way of Holy Grail. So I think I should reroll the Bible. Alright, Cat of Nine Tails also does not help us. Oh, this is starting to look a little rough. But recall, we only have to beat Shoal. If we beat Shoal, the Super Sizzler will be happy, I'll be happy. We don't need nearly as strong of a run to be able to beat Shoal as we do to be able to beat the Cathedral and the Chest. You just really need to stack up health for those because it's going to get drained from you quite quickly. I don't know why the pink glitch shows up so goddamn often these days. It seems like you can almost rely on the pink glitch showing up like once every 2, once every 3 runs. Which is unfortunate because it does take some momentum away, but we're going to be opening up these golden chests almost as much, perhaps even more than we open up item rooms, and definitely more than we open up shops. There are 2 shops remaining in the game, but that's not all that many. Because, you know, there's a pretty huge chance that we'll run into some HP upgrades there. One of the most common and frequent drops from the golden chest is definitely random HP upgrades. Still looking out for some more damage upgrades as well. We don't necessarily need it, but I would absolutely like it. And we have our boss room right away. With 26 bombs, we should just, you know, we can afford to use a couple here is what I'm getting at. Hopefully we will be fighting a shitty boss here. And now for once I actually wish I had Cat of Nine Tails, believe it or not. Wonder if I can, yeah, there we go. We got a Spirit Heart out of it. We'll fight the boss right away because we have our D6 charged already. And it's just going to be Red Monstro 2, who is going to be annoying because he'll be fast, but... Oh, I lost the Spirit Heart in the worst way possible. But however, we do have him trapped in what is basically his worst nightmare. As long as you get him in these initial starting conditions, there is basically nothing he can do to stop you. So we're going to have a reroll ready. What we might be able to do, since we're not fighting the boss at the end of the floor for once, is actually go to a deal with the devil, reroll, and if we don't see anything good, we can come back and reroll the Monstro item anyway. Because we have an entire floor to learn from it. We actually don't have that option, but we do get a health upgrade by way of stem cell, so I feel good about that. Is 5 hearts enough to beat Shoal with the amount of damage that we're doing? Quite possibly. I'll have to play at least adequately, which is not always something you can rely on. I can't believe none of these douchebags died. Oh, I didn't even notice the tinted rock there. Let's blow that up and possibly blow up some zombies at the same time. There is small rock. That is a straight up damage upgrade. I can absolutely justify taking that. No idea what that pill is. Oh, it's like, seriously? Why do you gotta fuck with me so hard? There we go, just put this bomb down here. How do you like that? Yeah, fuck you. That's how you like that. We'll take our damage upgrade, which is fantastic. Health down, obviously not a pill I'm gonna be too excited about having at the ready, but, you know, maybe we'll be able to replace it with something useful. Really bad stable of pills here. Not a great selection at all. Let's check out what we've got in our mob trap room. It is 10 bombs. Let's re-roll it. That is speed and range, I believe. The purple one is the damage one, so I can't take that. But we can go back and re-roll it. Who knows? Maybe there's a chance of getting another syringe. I like the possibility of getting an item from the mob trap room, because you oftentimes do get growth hormones, which is that speed plus damage upgrader. Is it damage plus range? I can never remember. We're going to be flush on bombs after this room, which is awesome. With 3 keys, I guess we might as well go to the shop while we're here. Maybe I could at the very least buy a Spirit Heart or a pill to replace this one. Or we can just fight Greed, that's cool too. But he could actually give us another platform to possibly earn an item. Yes, he did indeed. Do we even, like, I don't even think we want to pick up the Steam Sale. The Steam Sale is probably garbage, but my priorities are going to be A, re-rolling whatever we get in this mob trap room in the hopes of getting an HP upgrade. Then, probably the Greed one, I guess. We get Skeleton Key. I would love to pick up Skeleton Key, but we can't justify it, unfortunately. Again, I feel like re-rolling the item in the mob trap room, it has a high percentage chance of being very useful. Because what can you get there? Skeleton Key, Pyro. Oh man, that's a lot of bombs. HP upgrades, growth hormones. I'm not sure what else, but in any case, there's almost all of those items are useful. Whereas I don't even know what happens if we re-roll Greed's Steam Sale. I think we can pretty much get anything, which is actually worse for us. I would rather have like a limited selection, because there's such a limited selection of items that actually fit our criteria. We might as well check out our item room just in case. It's Monstro's Tea, which is not good for us. Might as well play the slot machine once, just for, you know, sentimentality's sake. And we'll blow it up with a bomb and get a half heart that we can't use. So, I mean, I could just head down to the next floor right away, but I might as well earn... that was the worst dodge. Might as well earn another D6 charge and take one more crack at it if possible, because Mom's Pearl is not... I mean, trinkets should kind of be off the table. I should be able to take whatever trinket I want. But maybe we'll stick with ones that relate to health or damage. What about this one? Bad gas. At least it's something. We have one more charge to use here. And I'm hoping it's going to work out well for us. Otherwise, we're going to leave this floor empty-handed, except for that HP upgrade. As we've left basically every floor empty-handed since the very first ones. But in any case, we're going to re-roll this quickly. That is an HP upgrade. Alright. I'm not feeling so bad anymore. I just popped bad gas, which will hopefully kill that fetus. I feel awkward about saying that. It took a while, but it actually worked. Resisting temptation to make a truly awful abortion joke. Not just awful in content, but like awful from a punchline standpoint. I was proud of myself for exactly 0 reasons. That bomb was terrible. This one is going to be amazing. Alright, one more Zombro left. He will die in a second. Fantastic. Golden chest. Well worth it. We got a key, a ton of money, and some spirit hearts out of it. So, 2 HP upgrades on this floor. I'm happy about it. But we're still not out of the woods yet. 6 hearts. We're getting into fairly confident shoal territory. But, you know, there's a ways to go yet. We're certainly still in the muck of it. We've got to beat Mom, which shouldn't be too bad given our damage. Satan also, not so bad. You know, we might as well come in here. I will buy the Spirit Hearts, and I will buy the Tarot card as well, which is the Fool. I'll buy the Book of Revelations, and then put it back down. I realize that, you know, the rule is you can only pick up items that give you health. But, sucks to your ass, Mar. I paid 20 cents for 2 Spirit Hearts. Pretty bad deal, unless you know, are rolling with 45 cents, or 58 cents like I was a moment ago. And we have yet another cachet of bombs, or cash. People get mad at me, man. They're like, why do you say cachet? I'm like, I actually don't know how it's pronounced. I just thought that was it. I don't know if there's a North American pronunciation. Believe me, no one gets more pissed when, like, Anglophone speakers say Paris instead of Paris. I'm not trying to be, you know, hoity-toity. I'm just trying to be righty-lefty. That didn't even make any sense. I'm just trying to be right, basically. Please give me a key so I can go to that golden chest. Well, it's a pill. It's a pill we haven't had before. And it's teleported us to the shop, which is kind of useless, but at least didn't get in our way all that much. We still have the Fool card. Not sure what we're ever going to use that for. Now we could really use some skis. I mean, some skis? Is that what it is? I could really use some keys. Some skis, I mean, a nice vacation in the Alps or something, that would be fantastic as well, but you can't always get what you want. Let's see if we get a key here. Nope, more bombs. I mean, the bombs are going to be useful for that Mom's hard boss fight, but she wasn't really my #1 concern anyway. #1 concern is most... Can I put bombs over the gap here? How do you like that? That was some pretty solid Eyeless Ooze guys crowd control there. Put a bomb floating in empty space and then run away just as it's about to hit you. They will get caught in the explosion. Everybody wins. And I guess I can start using bombs like even a little bit more religiously. Doesn't seem like the right choice of words here, especially given the game that we're playing, but you know, a little bit more often. Perhaps that's the easier way to put it. We're still going to continue coming down here looking for the item room. Probably should have played that fortune teller, but yeah, I got a bomb for my trouble anyway. I'm kind of looking for an arcade as well, because there's a reasonable chance I could get an HP upgrade by playing the shit out of the blood bank. At the very least, a ton of cash. More golden chests. A skeleton key would be awesome at any point, not just right now. And we got more money and more bombs. So we're going to come in here. We're going to play the shit out of this blood bank. Oftentimes, I'm a victim of my own hubris. But we are going to play this and put myself at risk again by, you know, pushing it to the limit. If I can get as low as possible, I don't want to, but we will, basically. It's a roundabout way of explaining that I'm going to play this until I'm down to half of a red heart. Because I'm confident that we'll be able to get our health back at some point anyway. In the meantime, not too pleased with those results so far. We're going to blow these 2 bad boys up. Hopefully pick up some more red hearts. Well, we got a lot more money. We got 1 more red heart, but like 25 more cents. We're going to play this one more time because we can. And then we're going to leave because that actually didn't work out all that well for us. So we just lost, what is that, 5.5 spirit hearts trying to make that work. Sadly picked up nothing. But there is a fair amount of health around here regardless. And we're going to continue exploring because we haven't seen item room or shop yet. I'm on a first name basis with both the item room and the shop. It's kind of like a last name basis actually. And that is another telepills. I think that was bad dodging on my part. That is the Empress card, which is good. I don't really want to use telepills. I would rather save this Empress card and carry that with us and use it at a later date. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put this bomb right here. That's going to hit 1 dude at least. And there's another one. You know, it's kind of an inefficient use of bombs, but at the same time, I don't need 33 bombs right now. That would be real silly. I'd probably only need about 10 to get me through the rest of the game, if even that. And we're going to continue exploring absolutely everything that we come across to try to make this work for us. Not a big fan of this room, mostly because of those damn spikes, but that ended up actually being one of the best rooms we've been to in terms of risk versus reward. Got a Spirit Heart for about 2 seconds of our time and absolutely no damage. We do have a mob trap room. I'm not sure if I have enough health to go to the mob trap room. I think I do, just offhand by looking at it. But I'm not 100% sure. But we'll go to that, obviously, if we are capable of doing so. Might even be worth just opening a regular chest at this point. Even if we have to fight everything. Well, probably not now, because we're almost at full health again. Hey, it's a golden chest. I would definitely open that if I had a key, because, again, there's a pretty high percentage chance of there being an item in there. But, you know, with 0 keys, we find ourselves in a kind of shitty situation here. We've got a lot of golden chests, the item room, and, oh, I have been to the shop, you know? That was my mistake. But yeah, basically all of these rooms are inaccessible to me. Unless the secret room was there, which it was not. So I guess we're just gonna go fight the boss then. You know, I shouldn't complain because I still feel like we are much stronger than we need to be, given the circumstances. And it's not like we're going down to the chest, so it's not like keys are ever gonna be, you know, more important than they are right now. So, you know, it's worth it to just move onwards. Again, I believe we are more than strong enough to take out Shoal, provided I don't totally muck things up, basically. I'm pretty sure that this is, you know, at least like a 70% chance to beat Shoal. Basically just on the strength of the items that we were given via the initial starting conditions of the run. But we definitely, if I was going onto the chest, I would consider myself to have like 0% chance. Maybe not 0, but like 20. It really is amazing how much easier the game is when you're going to Shoal. It makes things probably maybe half as difficult, I would say. You're doing 1 floor after Mom's Heart instead of 2 floors, and that floor is way, way easier than the ones you would have to deal with going the other way. We are going to reroll the Polar or the Pageant Boy here. We get a Tears upgrade. Sadly, of course, that is something that we are not allowed to use. So let's move onwards again. We have no compass, no map. We have triple Monstro room on the womb. That's surprisingly difficult, actually. For the first room that we're going to come across. But, you know, I've got the speed and the damage necessary to kill these guys fairly quickly. That guy should go down next. Oh, wow, I killed the one behind him as well. Alright, easy room. Sadly, again, no keys with which to open these golden chests. How about, nah, I mean, it's probably worth it in case we get a key, but I don't want to deal with the possibility of taking damage in that room. This is a good room for us. You know, we're going to be able to fight Larry Jr., pick up a free Spirit Heart, and we could probably go a little crazier with the bombs here. Crazy enough to not hit anything. Good start. This guy's gonna be dead in a second. Yeah, there's our Spirit Heart. We don't even have to fight these guys. We might as well just in case they drop a key, but they didn't, of course. And our Spirit Hearts, basically, one of the main reasons we're gonna win, if we win, shouldn't get too far ahead of myself, is the damage that we're dealing by way of the initial starting conditions. The other reason is just, like, really, really good luck when it comes to getting Spirit Heart drops. It's kind of crazy how often we've gotten random blue hearts without getting the relic. Remember, I did turn down the relic, given the parameters of the run, and we have found our boss here. Almost certainly going to take some damage on this room. Maybe not. Let's try it again. There we go. Alright, well, we're going to fight whoever our Womb Part 1 boss is. It's going to be Bloat, and you know what? This is probably going to be the hardest boss that we are going to face for the duration of the game. So I am, especially Champion Bloat here. So I am popping this Empress card, as I did like 2.5 minutes ago now, and we're just going to go to town here. Champion Bloat shoots out the green bombs, which is good enough for me, actually, because it means it'll kill its own silkworms. But it's also kind of shitty because it means it's going to be bouncing those eyes around like crazy. So I would very much not be surprised to see myself take some real damage at some point. That was a nice little dodge there. We're going to be tossing bombs in here to do extra damage to Bloat whenever possible. I don't know if I've seen Bloat actually use the laser beams, which is really good for me. There we go. That was an easy kill. We picked up a Spirit Heart, we picked up an HP upgrade, and we've got a chance at a deal with the Angel here, which is the Bible, and we re-roll it to the Relic. So Bible and Relic, apparently, are on fire sale today. We're gonna go check out the last Utero floor now. Should be a little bit more difficult than the Womb, which actually turned out to be fairly easy for us. Oh, that was awful damage. I don't know if we took any damage at all on the Womb, which is probably not incredibly rare for us anymore. Might as well use a bomb here to make this work. Let's move onwards. Again, given how well we're doing right now, I think we're in a very good position moving forward. This pill could be awesome. I found pills. It could be completely neutral, I guess, as well. Another easy room, and I'll continue to take these easy rooms. Shoal doesn't get that much harder than the Womb Part 2, I believe. It's been a while. since I actually did shoal. Because I tend to go with challenge runs that give me a lot of damage, which means I tend to prefer challenge runs that go to the chest. Otherwise, it's going to be like far too easy, if that makes sense. So we have reached a library here. That might be a good opportunity. I mean, I could go to the arcade and try to earn that HP upgrade. I think that would be a silly decision on my part. Why don't we instead go to this... Oh, we can't go to the library because we don't have any goddamn keys. I could earn them in the arcade, but, you know, ain't nobody got time for that, .jpg. We are going... Remember Nick Arcade? If they had Nick Arcade in The Binding of Isaac, I would go every single time. You know that shitty, like, Nickelodeon game show that most of you who are watching were probably born after it went off the air? It was the show... Oh, let's just see what we got with Telepills here. Hey, that's good. Gertie Juniors, who are going to give me Spirit Hearts. Basically, there was like a video game trivia show, but then at the end, the winning team, you know, the kid got up and, like, played a green screen game that was really awful. And they never knew what the heck was going on. That's Nick Arcade in a nutshell. You're not missing anything. If anyone, you know, my age, mid-20s or older, ever talks to you about Nick Arcade and is like, man, I missed that show, why don't they bring that back? You have my permission to be like, hey, this dude thinks you're a fucking idiot. Nick Arcade was garbage. It's the thing about nostalgia, man. Things that were bad back then, you were young, man, so you didn't realize they were bad. Kids today are going to be nostalgic about shitty shit, but it's important to realize that we're nostalgic about shitty shit as well. And, you know, the exception to that is Street Sharks, because Street Sharks is fucking awesome, but a lot of the cartoons we watched when we were 10 years old are actually pretty bad. In any case, I'm just saying, resist that temptation to be like, oh, I feel so bad for this generation. They're not getting the same anthropomorphic cartoon crime fighters we got. What am I even talking about anymore? I'm taking so much damage, but on the bright side, that was the perfect bad gas there. On the bright side, we did find the boss room. Is this guy gonna die? Fucking war of attrition here. More health than I expected, I guess. And he actually managed to hit me. That's so embarrassing. Okay, we're gonna come down here. We're gonna drop a bomb. I still got hit. What the fuck are you gonna do now, you pieces of garbage? Okay, put this one right here. Oh, that's not good. Drop it like it's hot. Stand still! Okay, we got one more left. Again, I still feel very confident, but I have lost a lot of Spirit Hearts in the recent rooms. Nothing here. Okay, finally! It's our Mom's Heart boss fight. Then we just gotta make Shoal work. Oh, that was the worst damage. Then we just gotta make Shoal work for us, which shouldn't be too bad. Hopefully. Again, bombs very important here. Also important, randomly hitting Mom's Heart, because we pack a pretty serious wallop with each punch. That was, again, awful damage. I am not doing very well on the dodging front on this. I was gonna say this mission. What games have I played lately with missions? I only play games with roguelike elements, motherfucker. God forbid I actually call The Binding of Isaac a straight-up roguelike. People will freak out, man. This isn't ASCII graphics, Northernlion. It's a roguelike-like. It's not quite a roguelike. It's not quite a roguelike-like. Remember in, you know, 4th grade, the first time you told a girl you roguelike her? That was a big moment. It was defining in my formative years. We can fly, so I don't have to sweat these bombs so much, nor do I sweat the creep too much. If Chubb wants to blow himself up trying to get to me, that's his business. I'm happy to let him coexist peacefully. But, you know, so be it. Mom's Heart is gonna die right now. We are at full health and moving up to the next... Oh, I went up to the Cathedral by accident! I want to call it off! Oh, we're fucked. I do have the Polaroid, so I can at least make a run at the chest, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna die. That was the worst! Can you hear me? I want to call it off! What am I supposed to do now? Scumbag Northernlion gets cocky and then makes a terrible mistake talking about getting riled up over roguelike likes. Alright, well, we're gonna try anyway. We're here. Might as well make the most of it. I'm not happy about it. And I don't think we're in a very good position, as I've already lost about 45% of my health on the first 3 damn rooms, but let's give it a try. Maybe we can kill Isaac with exclusively bombs. I mean, we do have a pretty solid punch. If only I could get some goddamn keys. My life would be in a better place right now. I don't even like fighting Daddy Longlegs in the first place. This dude is a pain in the ass. Luckily, apparently, he can't see where his legs are supposed to go, so I'm okay. I'm gonna eat those words eventually, I promise you that. Spiders are almost here. Oh, I got hit by a leg somehow, even though I felt like I was basically exempt. Only 3 hits remaining in the Northernlion Live Isaac show here. Luckily, these guys are blowing themselves up on these blue spikes. Don't teleport. What? That was the greatest dodge in, like, Angel Fetus history. Did you see that? This guy knows what he's doing. He's played this game before. Oh, he keeps spawning right next to me. There we go. He's dead. The red heart's important. Well, that was terrible. Sadly, I can't go to what I presume is a library because I have no keys. We've already been there. I can't believe we've gotten literally 0 keys on the past 3-4 floors since, like, the Depths Part 2. I also can't believe we went to the Cathedral, but that's me being an idiot, so I can't really fault the game for that one. War should be a pretty easy boss fight, assuming we're able to stay away from these bombs. I can put down my own bombs if I want to, and that is where the folly begins, I suppose. And goddamn, Avira wants to sell me on its antivirus. Upgrade your PC's lifesaver. You know what my lifesaver is? Not downloading exe files. Oh, yeah, let's just check this out. Oh, come on! My fucking antivirus is not downloading shitty files. And whenever somebody on Twitter says, "Hey, I saw you on this picture. I didn't know you went to the Caribbean," I tell them to F off. That was the worst end to a run in a long time, and I apologize. I'm not gonna blame that on Avira. That is me. In any case, as always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to the Super Sizzler for that challenge run suggestion. The Demon, as always, thank you for suggesting your own challenge runs. I definitely feel like I had a good shot at beating Satan, if only I had not succumbed to muscle memory and gone up to the Cathedral. But in any case, I hope you enjoyed it regardless. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.